I worked for Google for 6 years in US, in various roles in California, in Texas. Unfortunately, I was impacted by the first wave of layoffs and I had to go back to Europe. That's how I ended up with ECU because the current job market, I didn't really understand what's going on. I always thought, with Google in my resume, many doors would be open. It wasn't the case, especially with all the layoffs. I started sending job applications and I didn't get even screening call. That was, especially, sometimes you get job ad that you fulfill like 100% of requirements and you send that application and nobody calls back. That was very confusing. That's where I started researching, coaching companies that would help, and I found out ECU. The person that I talked at the beginning asked me a very, very interesting questions, like, what do you want to do? What's your dream job? I didn't think about it at this stage. I just wanted to find another job, but it helped me to think, maybe that's a good opportunity to actually find something that I would enjoy. That's how I ended up with ECU. After sending my first 100 of applications, I thought something is not right. Some of those positions are tailored for me and nobody calls back. I must be doing something wrong. What I'm doing wrong or what's going wrong with the market. So I researched a lot of companies that coach you, find you a job, and I talked to my wife and we decided, yeah, let's go. You found ECU, they looked great. Yeah, that was the decision. It was probably the first 2 or 3 weeks after I got laid off. Energy, Tim's and Robert's energy, I was very impressed. I was very impressed also with the first person I talked to. She asked me interesting questions, and later I met Tim, I met Robert, I met Kristina, the mindset advisor. The energy and the knowledge that emanated from those people helped me a lot in that first few weeks, even months after a layoff. They helped me to understand what's going on. They helped me to understand that networking is the way. Sending application doesn't work anymore. You can send thousands of them and it won't work. That's the first thing. Of course, all the materials that are available in the program, they are golden. They are golden, and I've never seen things like this. Some of the ideas I've heard are so brilliant. Also, the mindset, I always had a good mindset. I always had the mindset of reaching higher, but forcing me to rethink what I did in the past and where I was the most happy. What's my not only professional but life goals. That was something that people usually didn't think about after layoffs. They advised me, especially Kristina, advised me to reach out inside myself, rethink what I want to do, where I was the most happy. I followed those advices and I actually got the job finally that fulfill all my requirements. I think ECU is excellent. The approach, the boldness, the way to network, the messaging. If you are struggling with understanding what's going on, you thought it would be easy to find a job, but you sent 800 of job applications and nobody responds and you don't know what's going on. ECU will tell you what's going on, and ECU will tell you how to be more self-confident, how to approach interviews, how to approach networking, how to solve the biggest problem you have when you are trying to network on LinkedIn, that nobody knows you. ECU will help with that and will provide a really, really good, solid training for your interviews.